Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kira's Eye, and I have some exciting news. FusionFall is finally back. Though it may only be the demo version, I'm really excited to start this up and show you guys it. I recorded this earlier today, and I just finished going through the tutorial. Essentially at the end of it, they have it basically leaves you on a black screen, and then it starts up the game. So essentially, I'm going to leave a link in the description to where you can actually download the game, and there's a lot of nostalgia with FusionFall in general for me, because I used to play it all the time when I was younger, and I remember before they shut it down, it was just one of the games I never got a chance to finish. Essentially, I remember I was on the mission to go and beat Lord Fuse in order to save the planet and everything. I was trying to get a team of people, and I was trying to make sure that everything was set up. All of my quests and stuff were finished. And I kind of left it alone for about a month or so after that. Then when I came back, I didn't realize that it had been finished, which is really upsetting. So, anywho.
Hello?
Time for the cutscene.
Dexter. Can you hear me in there? Thank you for volunteering for this important time travel experiment. I'm going to need you to input your profile into the system before we begin. Stand by and I'll bring it up on your monitor.
So, just to make it easy for some of my friends to find me, I just made my username Kiratazai. Hopefully it'll be approved. Everything really works quite nicely, based on what I'm able to observe, and it's just well reproduced. I'm really happy with it. So essentially what I was trying to do is I was trying to remember how exactly I had my character from before, and I do remember the outfit that I ended up choosing, and I still do kind of like how it looks for the character. It's been a long time since I've played this. I had a lot of fun with it, and I was so sad when Cartoon Network basically trashed it or abandoned it, and then put out that disgraceful I think it was FusionFall Heroes, where you get to play as any of the characters, but it's just no one really knew about it, not really played, etc. But overall, I really do enjoy how it was.
Excellent! Bioscan is complete. Let's make sure your communicator is functioning.
All communication systems are functional, Dexter. I will be able to reconnect with the volunteer upon arrival in the future.
Affirmative. All right, I'm powering up the main engine now. You may feel a little bump. Wow, are you seeing these readings? A fine day for science indeed. Prepare for launch.
Ooh, what does this
2,
button do?
1. BB! No!
So thinking about it honestly, the whole scenario about being put too far into the future is really like a whole episode of Dexter's Laboratory.
Error. You have been sent much farther into the future than Dexter intended.
Watch out! Holy cannoli, where did you come from?
Not now, number 5. We gotta move. Follow us.
Initiate training. Please move the mouse to the right to look at the marker.
Okay, so every time I keep trying to move the mouse, it keeps moving me in a circle. Please bear with me because I'm recording all of my commentary for after recording, and I'm looking at the recording as I'm doing this. But You might as well just like cue what's
Please
it,
move the mouse to
like
the right to
deja
look at the
vu,
marker.
Deja vu!
as I just keep spinning. But basically, the way and how I figured out how I can move
Good.
my character
Excellent.
with relative
Now
ease
push
is
the
with
mouse
like the arrow
forward to
keys
look
and
up.
then using the spacebar and stuff. When I was younger, I used to just use the WASD keys, spacebar, and then the mouse in order to direct my character easier. But I have to do it the more simplistic way, because otherwise it just does not work. I was trying to see like if it was just like
Excellent.
my computer
Now
itself,
push the mouse
but
forward
it looks
to
as
look
though
up.
it's just if it was the game itself. I mean, I will give the people who put it up props for even reviving this and going through all the effort and stuff that it takes to do this. And I'm really glad that I'm finally going to be able to fully beat the game. Like, I found out
Excellent.
about FusionFall's
Now push the
revival
mouse forward to
literally
look up.
yesterday, when apparently it's been talked about for years now, I think.
Very good. Use the
It's just
W,
I
A,
never
S,
thought
and D keys to move.
I
You may
gave up
also
all
use the
hope
arrow
of this
key.
being
Good.
revived, because I
To move
remember there was
backwards, press and hold
like,
the S key.
like a
Very
change.org thing or like a
While moving,
Patreon or
you
something
can
that was
steer
open in
left
order
and right
to
by using the mouse.
urge
Try
Cartoon
holding
Network
down the W key to
to
run while steering with the mouse.
bring back FusionFall, which completely went up in flames. But yeah, I'm just
Excellent.
really glad
You can
that
also
it's
move
being
side
brought
to
back.
side by using the A and D keys.
Like,
now move to the marker near the ledge. To jump, press the space bar.
in
To
terms
jump
of
forward, hold the W key while jumping.
the
Please jump onto this ledge to join
all-star
Ben and
cover
number 5.
thing that I'm doing, I found a good piano arrangement and I'm currently practicing it on a couple instruments.
Look! It's a bunch of fusion spawns. You get those, we'll handle this guy.
Here, take this weapon.
To attack, to fire at you. You can tell how much damage you are doing by looking at your target's health bar at the top of your
So
screen.
essentially, my mouse did work for a bit in order to keep it straight, and luckily, because it's a tutorial, the 3 little spawns don't really fight back. But if it wasn't the tutorial, my character would be already dead. I can't. And it's just purely because the mouse just kept putting me at this bird's eye view for some reason. And then like I tried holding down like the arrow key as I was like doing it, and it kind of worked for like a second, and not really. Just really bad for in terms of like how the mouse is working. The arrow keys again, arrow keys, and stuff. It was just like with some NPCs a little bit later on, I did have to use my mouse in order to click. It's the same exact tutorial as it was previously before FusionFall was taken down. And it's posted really nicely for how it is.
Woohoo! Nice work, guys! Those creeps turn back into fusion matter when you beat them. Make sure you collect as much as you can. It's real important stuff.
You will automatically collect fusion matter from defeated enemies. The amount of fusion matter you have is displayed in your fusion matter meter. As you defeat more enemies, your fusion matter meter will continue to fill up. Warning, more hostiles incoming.
We got more company. It's a Cyberus. Let's take him down.
Damage to you is indicated on your health bar. If your health reaches 0, you will be knocked out.
Yes, we did it.
Nice shooting, by the way. You know, I just realized who you are. You're the kid from the past Dexter told us about. Well, you're in a world of trouble now. Look up in the sky. That's Planet Fusion, ruled by some nasty guy named Fuse. Fuse has covered the world with gross green goo, and those disgusting fusion spawns are wrecking everything.
Fuse's monsters have evolved and adapted to our planet. You should see some of them. They use things called terrafusers to infect everything with goo. If the infection gets bad enough, Planet Fusion will absorb our world. Now that you're up to speed, can you go help number 2? We gotta go help the others.
I need some help with a super important mission. Report to me right away.
Your communicator comes with a built-in minimap. It will show you how to reach number 2. You are the marker in the center of the minimap. The red marker on the minimap is number 2. As you move, check your minimap to make sure that you are going in the right direction. Note that you may need to go around large objects, like buildings, to reach your target.
Essentially here, I was just trying to figure out how to fix my camera angle, because this is not ideal. You can't really see where you're going. Luckily,
As you move, check your minimap to make sure
luckily
that you are
just the
going in
arrow
right
keys,
direction.
well, more
Note
just
that you
using the
may
arrow
need to
keys
go around
works.
large objects,
In
like
terms of
buildings,
it,
to reach
it's
your
not
target.
like the best method in terms of control, because it's much easier just to like move the mouse like slightly and just walk in that direction.
Look for the glowing energy.
But this is
to
really
help
like
you
the
find
next
number
best
2.
option, in my opinion.
To talk to number 2, get close to him and center him in your screen. A talk symbol will appear. Then, click the left mouse button. Characters with a mission for you will have...
This attack was no accident. An oil ogre is using a transmitter to broadcast our position. We need to find that monster and get that transmitter. You ready?
To exit the mission menu, click the mission's current objective is displayed on your screen. Your first task is to defeat the oil ogre that stole the transmitter. Use your minimap to locate your target.
Yeah, with the tutorial, everything's pretty self-explanatory. The mini-map shows where the thing is. And yeah, just I'm gonna stop making commentary for now unless I have something kind of funny or witty to say. But yeah, enjoy the, like, I think it was like a couple other minutes, I think. Yeah, like 7 other minutes of gameplay that I've provided.
Nice work! Bring that transmitter back to me.
Since you have completed your first task, your mission journal has updated. To open your mission journal contains information on all your missions. It tells you who gave you the mission. It tells you what you need to do. It also tells you the reward you will receive once you complete the mission. Click the X in the upper right corner. Your new task is to deliver the transmitter to number 2. Note that your current objective has been updated and a new red marker has been set to number 2. Click on number 2 to talk to him and update your characters with a mission to update. Look to accept your reward. Click the complete mission. Click the close button to exit the mission menu.
You're ready for Nano, and I need your help. I think Dexter's in trouble.
Congratulations! By successfully completing the mission from number 2, you have filled up your fusion matter meter. When this meter fills up, you will automatically receive a new nano mission. Completing nano missions will reward you with new nanos. Every nano you collect will give you more powers and make you stronger. Select Buttercup's mission, a fusion matter, to continue.
Dexter has disappeared. You've got to see if he's in the infected zone. I'll check out here. There's no time to lose.
Click the close button on the mission menu to continue.
The most infected areas on the planet are called infected zones. Thanks to Fuse's Terrafuser machines, fusion matter is totally out of control inside. Ha! Good thing Dexter set up energy shields to contain the infection.
Your new task is to enter the infected zone to find Dexter. To use the warp gate, target the blue DexBot attendant and click on it.
Hello, and how are you doing today?
I am trapped in Fusion Buttercup's lair! Quickly, find the fusion portal!
Use the floating platforms to get across this dangerous pit of fusion matter to reach the fusion portal. You can enter a fusion portal the same way you enter a warp gate. First, select the fusion portal's alien tentacles. Now, click the warp button to enter Fusion Buttercup's lair.
Thank goodness you made it! I am over here!
Select a fusion matter to continue.
It is you! I knew we would meet again. My stupid sister messed up the time jump sequence and destroyed the time capsule. We need to get you back to the past so you can save our world. Fusion Buttercup is in the next room. We must stop her before she can cause any more damage. Fusions are dark, twisted versions of this planet's heroes, created by Fuse himself. They are extremely dangerous, but I think you can handle it. Are you ready? Let's go! Buttercup! Sweet! Oh yeah! Congratulations! You have made your first nano! Like fusions, nanos are made of fusion matter. You have used the fusion matter you collected in your fusion matter meter to create Nano Buttercup. Don't be discouraged by her size. She may be small, but she is powerful.
Your communicator is now a nanocom. It has the ability to store up to 3 nanos.
Whoa! That does not sound good. You can escape to Dex Labs using the warp gate I have set up. I must search this area and make sure Fusion Buttercup did not steal anything from my headquarters.
Go to the warp gate to exit the area. To use the warp gate, target the...
Hello, and how are you doing today? Prepare for transport.
We can't hold Tech Square anymore! Get to the scamper! Hurry!
Nanos have powers that they can use to help you in battle. To summon your Buttercup Nano, press 1 on your keyboard. To use Buttercup's power, click the right mouse button when your Buttercup Nano is... Now that your enemy is stunned, you can get to the scamper safely.
You did great, but it looks like Buttercup and the rest weren't able to handle those other Terrafusers in time. Dexter says we gotta find Mandark so we can rebuild the time machine and send you back to the past. Let's get out of here!
Despite our best efforts, Tech Square has been lost. But this war is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Our time-traveling friend here is just the hero we need. Between Mandark and number 2, I am sure you will be able to rebuild my time capsule. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Get back to Sector V and to safety. Dexter, out!
All right, everyone. Next stop, Hero Square, Sector V!
Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you want more FusionFall related content in the future, when they release more of the game, feel free to comment or give this video a like of some kind. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, what are you still doing here? The video's over. I guess since you're still here, well, since we're both still here, I might as well just give you a little bonus something. I don't know.